From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Toronto Blue Jays. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
Pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And today's starter, Bowden Francis. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure. He's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight. They start to aim the baseball. But for some reason, he gets looser. The ball comes out of his hand with more life. And he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Bryson Stott, the next to hit, takes ball one. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
One down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Trey Turner.
Boog, this guy had 8 home runs last month. Now, it might not sound like a ton, but when you do the math and add that up over the course.
But he's back in time. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Around second is Turner. The throw to third. He's in there.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle.
Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. And here comes Alec Bohm. Late swing, fouled off. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the...
Oh, that ball finds its way to the outfield. A base hit. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 2-zip.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Next offering is in for a strike. Schwarber, the lead runner, out at second. Boom, over to first, so 1 away. In the dirt. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Nice curveball for a strike. Swing and a ground ball out to short. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Phillies 2 and the Blue Jays coming up. Back here at Rogers Center, today's starting pitcher, Zach Wheeler. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Bottom of the first. And now for the Jays, Addison Barker.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a foul ball. inside. And that's ball one. And a swing and a miss.
Belly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Ripped to short. One up, one down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup, and they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog, and I just remember as a player, when you're going up against a club like this, it keeps you on your toes all game long because you got to make plays for your pitcher on the defense. And so an offense like that can really put some pressure on that defense. So they can swing the bats, put it in play, but I also think that they run the bases hard. It adds another element to their game.
Right through there for a strike. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some hitters in your lineup that make contact. Here's a 1-2. And the sweeper is off the plate. 1 out, base is empty. And that's off the inside edge. And the count's full. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Harper settles under it and makes the catch. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one found hard the other way. 2 outs, base is empty. And takes low for ball 1.
Two and one.
Foul ball there. That misses. No. Counts full, 3-2.
Counts full.
That's ball 4. Tried another sweeper, but couldn't find his zone.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Santander with a homer in his last game. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Brings it in, and that is that. Blue Jays held in check. They trail things here 2-0. And we're back. Top of the second. Now the left fielder, Johan Rojas. That catches the corner. Rojas getting to start in left. In the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
JT Realmuto stands in now, looks at that one inside. And another ball.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. And now 2-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
And there's ball four. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Turner in the box now. No balls and a strike. The shortstop takes the ball.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Got him. Now 2 out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Stop. Stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That one ripped right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. They add on as the run scores all the way from first.
The first baseman.
So a runner at second, 2 now. Here's Bryce Harper. Right side, hard hit. In plenty of time to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Phillies with a run-scoring double. It's now 3-0. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on the show Canada. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Ernie Clement. Wheeler back to work. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. That one the other way. Nice grab.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved a knock.
And next for Toronto, Davis Schneider.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Everything came together for him. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Wheeler, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. That one fouled off.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Oh, and 2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's George Springer. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Two balls, no strike.
And that is out of play. That misses, and that's ball 3. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First and second, 2 outs. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. First and second, 2 down here in the second game of the series. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-1.
1 strike.
Two on, 2 outs. On the ground to the left. They take the force out, and that ends the inning. 2 left on. And welcome back to the ballpark. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Fastball is outside.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
The pitch. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
And downstairs. Got him swinging.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Springer on the move. Corrals it. 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Two outs.
No, that's a ball.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Offense held in check there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 3 and the Jays nothing. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the third baseman, Addison Barger. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Marsh sizes this one up, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Bo Bichette up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. To the right side. Stop. Throws to first in time. And Bichette is retired.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And that one is lifted in the air. And it drops in. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Anthony Santander at the plate. And that's outside. And that's ball one. And a rope into center field, base hit. And now two aboard.
Back-to-back singles. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
First and second, 2 outs. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. They get the force. And that is the third out of the inning. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to inning number 4. It's the Phillies 3 and the Jays nothing. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from...
Oh, that got him on the mound. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. Singy, that was a close play. And it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so you really can't blame him for wanting to take another look.
Well, they've decided not to challenge it, and so he is safe at first. Man at first, and here is Johan Rojas. Fought off foul. That one out to right, and that is Springer. He's got it, and there's one away. JT Realmuto steps in. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. This one in the air, right field. Springer on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
The batter, number 7.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Turner now.
Oh.
Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Marsh, the runner at first with 2 gone. Inside, just missed. And that one gets past the catcher. And now a man into scoring position. And there's the automatic. Now this is in the air down the line. And George makes the grab, and that'll do it. Phillies strand 1, but they lead it 3-0. Bottom 4, here's the second baseman, Davis Schneider. And first offering is fouled off. There's a swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Struck him out looking. And now it's Dalton Varsho. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And it's fouled away. Popped in the air. Left field. Rojas pulls it down and he makes the catch. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. And ball 1 to the right fielder. That's hard hit in the line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Throws to second, and he's there with a double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Oop.
Squirts away a little bit.
No ball. 1 strike.
Runner at second, 2 down. Fouled off. He was late. Man on second, 2 down. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. Hard hit right side. Takes it himself, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. First pitch misses. Stott in his 4th year, 27 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. And there's a strike on the outside corner. And that one is in the dirt. Now 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
And a base hit right there. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In the dirt, now 1-2.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Harper runs. That's in for a strike. No throw, safe at second. 2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. And that one hit to first. Slides for the stop, and that's a nice play to end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Wheeler back to work. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, these Blue Jays finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. Runners left on base really comes down to timing. Can you put together your best at-bats in the most important moments? That's a difference maker. They've stranded a lot of runners on base in this game.
Outside.
2 strike.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Drilled in the air, high and deep, right field. That's back. Out of here. A massive home run. It's 3-1.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. He dropped the barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 2 in this one. Bounce to the left side. And it goes just foul.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Ground ball up the middle. Stop. Jump throw across his body. And he gets him. Nicely done.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
That smash towards center. Marsh snags it for the second out. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Ernie Clement. That one outside, and it's 1-0. Guerrero leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Strike 1. To second, and he's out. That's out number 3. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back now in Toronto. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Nick Castellanos. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Pitch misses, and the count 1-2. And there's a ball.
2-2.
Next one just misses. And that's ball 3.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Next offering is in for a strike. Stays alive. One down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That's a ball.
And that just misses. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Rojas in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Called strike right there.
0-2.
Set down on strikes. And he strikes out the side for the second time today.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here at Rogers Center. And now here is Ernie Clement. And there's a foul ball. In the air out towards right center. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Tap foul at the plate. 0-1 down. That one catches the corner for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Swings through that.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. That misses. 1-2 to count. And
That's
delivers outside. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Rojas makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. Here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. Little chopper rolls foul. Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's outside. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. One down, base is empty. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just misses with that one. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Now just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. So
here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Bowden Francis departs, and he exits in line for the loss, but overall he pitched pretty well. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching
out of the bullpen for the Jays, Brendan Little.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Stop. Now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. He goes down looking. Down quickly go the Phillies. And the score stays. Orion Kirker gets the ball now.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Springer up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. Pinch hitter coming on, Tyler Heineman. And this is a big at-bat in this ball game. The other way. Down the line, and it's foul. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a foul out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That one is upstairs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Tying run at the plate. This one lifted in the air, left field, and a base hit right there. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, just stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
And fouled off.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Into the corner, but foul.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
One and one.
In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Out to center. Marsh under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third. And that's a double play. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Ball one to Bryce. Little, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Harper leads off second with nobody out. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out. And the runner holds. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Chad Green ready to go.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That's a strike. 0-1.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
On the ground, right side, and that one finds its way through. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they're up by 3.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Just missed.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
Line drive. That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Now batting.
So digging in, Brandon Marsh. 1 for 3. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
2 on, 1 out. And a foul ball. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire to give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it. No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That's a strike. That one off the mark. Ball 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 on, 2 outs. Down on strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jose Alvarado.
Now pitching.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
1 ball.
That
1
one's
strike.
upstairs, ball 1.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
So now 1 and 2. Some
1 and
bullpen
10.
action for Philadelphia. Matt Strom getting loose out there. Breaking ball inside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Swinging a foul straight back. Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. Alvarado hauls it in for the out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
And next is the designated hitter, Ernie Clement. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one sliced foul. That to right. Castellanos sizing this one up. He makes the grab, and there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the second baseman, Davis
Schneider next up for the Blue Jays.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across, because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Swings through that one.
No ball. 1
0-1.
strike.
Big-time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And a foul ball. Guerrero off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is downstairs.
Ball.
And that's downstairs and outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th. Here's JT Realmuto. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that turns the lineup over. Trey Turner now. Roll to short. Could be 2. Off balance speed. There's 1. To first. Not in time. Great effort there. This is Bryson Stott. Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Mason Fukudome.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Slings to second, and that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Phillies. So they turn to their closer, Matt Strahm.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Pinch hitting for the Blue Jays, number 3, Strahm.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Rojas hauls it in, and there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
The right field.
And the batter is George Springer. First offering, and it just misses.
Strahm has a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of them. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
That's a little bit low. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That one felt good. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they're chipping away. It's 4-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. And the batter now, Tyler Heineman, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Pop dump. Turner should have it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Addison Barger. He's already homered in this game. This one in the air. Strahm under it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies even this series up at a game apiece.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.